In all my days, the joy of my heart is to give Rastafari praise. Rastafari praise. Pull down that burden, ease that pain. I trod in Rastafari way.
So yeah, at what point in your life did you figure you gotta take a different tribe?
Well, when I see it, you know, it's the same trend from that time, you know, it's just growth. Because from probably young, people could say, I know you know, you're Rasta, man. You know?
Yeah.
So that's just growth, you know. We are what we are, you know. And
When you went to town to kind of build with the music, right?
Yeah.
Prior to getting to Kingston, what was the music scene like up here? Like, what were you doing music?
well, from where I got school, from where I got Marcus Garvey Technical School out there, you know, we was, you know, doing the music and before even with the Boy Scout, the marching band and, you know, the school concerts.
Chezidek was in Boy Scout marching band.
Yes, and that's pretty much it. So, you know, yeah, and them things that helped develop what was already in us, you know. And school, you know, we do the concerts and, you know, they're always encouraging us, teachers always and our friends, the sound systems around, the little sound systems. And
So with the sound systems now, initially, like, why did you why did you move towards culture lyrics instead of slackness with the writing skills that you have?
well, it never started that way, but, you know, but we always conscious still, we always as a youth, we, you know, seek of, you know, our culture, yeah. But, you know, the music thing in Jamaica still is also another influence, dancehall vibes as a youth growing up. So we did a little of that as Chillarenge. We used to call us Chillarenge at that time. So we do a little of them vibes there too. DJ Bunny sound, too bad boy lyrics, too girl song.
What sounds were up here in St. Anne's at the time?
Melophonic disco, them still around. Father Melo, the teacher.
Melophonic.
Yeah, and yeah, turbocharge and them sound there. Around. But Melophonic was good too as youth, because he spotted the talent and said, what? Check me every day, man. You can sing.
Did they travel around or you more did sessions in St. Anne's or did they travel to other areas?
Well, in the beginning we find all the bases where the sounds are, because we have a urge to want to go and sing and the sound system, and then when we start getting popular in the community, we start go with the sound system, so when they go out, we go with them. And sometimes we sing and, you know, we'll have vibes and it spread out till we start Ochibrios, Chakrubi sound, sometimes we go with them. And yeah, we spread out sometimes even, that's how we start go other places on our own, because we want to get out there now. We start saying, everybody saying we have it, everybody saying we sound good, so we start go Kingston, go Montego Bay.
What's some of your musical influences on the style that you have, you know?
Well, you know, I listen Dennis Brown and Peter Touch and them, and, you know, mostly, and yeah, Burning Spear. All of the great ones them before, man. I listen to the great ones before and learn and get inspiration from them.
What Peter Touch songs really touch you, really move you? Everybody have different levels.
Peter Touch?
Yeah, everybody have different levels of Peter Touch songs.
I listen all of Peter Touch songs. I'm a great fan of Peter Touch. I listen to Peter Touch a lot and listen to his interviews and check out his whole life and the struggles and, you know, the obstacles and his victories and all these things and what he stood for, you know. And we realize, you know, maybe Chezidek is a one that is on the same road, maybe not the same. Maybe I won't end up like Peter Touch still, because I don't decide to end up like Peter Touch still. But yeah, we think we're on the same side, the same fight, we're fighting the same fight, you know.
Like,
yeah.
I'm not sure if people are in Jamaica or elsewhere know the amount of work that you get abroad, because they probably don't see you around here and they figure say nothing not going on. But
Yeah.
why do you think that with artists like yourself, there's so much love from Europe, Africa, compared to Jamaica, or when I say America, too, more the Eastern Coast? 'Cause I know you get some good work on the West Coast.
Mostly. Yeah.
What's that about? Where the people not really embracing the music like that?
Jamaica people don't. The bottom line is Jamaica people don't like reggae music. They don't like nothing to do with black, nothing that have anything to do with Rasta, nothing that have anything to do with Africa. Jamaican people don't want that. They want something with bling and flashy car and the hype life and.
Do you think it's a backwards because the elders, they're coming out a real colonial mindset where everything is praised European, right?
Yeah. It have a lot to do with that.
Rasta come in heavy and start giving you some black love and black love.
Yeah.
Now it's like it's going back to the European materialism is the hype.
I want to say when Rasta come and I give the people that black love and that encouragement towards forward to Africa movement, it's Jamaican people that give them the biggest fight. If I get the biggest fight from Jamaica, our own people here in Jamaica. You know, Marcus Garvey, them stone Marcus Garvey, and these Marcus Garvey is just from up the road up there. You know, these people, they stone Marcus Garvey, and down the road there, they stone Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey have to run, left him all them cap. People don't want them thing there, them beat, them trim Rasta with bottles, they break the bottles in the 60s. The early Rastas, they go through hell with their own people, you know. And my people in Jamaica, I realize if they think that you are less than them in any way, like financially or, you know, whichever way, they try to suppress you. And because Rasta don't try to portray himself as a one with in a materialistic way, people don't like that. If you have a Rasta will come out bling and gold, people will love him still. With a big car and people love that. So Jamaican people, I mean, I don't know if it's the poverty or what we've been through, but I don't know why, but people don't love nothing natural, too tough in Jamaica. Because one thing with Jamaica people though, they will acknowledge that yes, you have it, you are talented, but that's it. You have to go find a way after. You are talented, but you are not our style. So, yeah, you still have to find your way out. But, I mean, it's the way you find us, because we didn't go nowhere. We were just there, sing a few roots and culture songs. We weren't going to, I could do some hype song and some dancehall song, because I grew up that way there. You know, see it. But that wasn't in us anymore. That was gone. You know, see it. So, I remain what me is, and doors open, like the man, so when one door many closed, many more open, you know. You know, we didn't go seeking or searching for a market out there. You know, they found us. People start calling us and say, yo, we need you here or we need you there. And then we ended up after one. We didn't even have no management team or nothing. We just me and my girl, and we just chill out. And you know, people start calling us, and then we found ourselves in all over.
The Judgment album, right? Was that recorded in Europe or?
Judgment Time, yeah man, recorded in Europe, man, in just a few days, man. Yeah, I was on a tour, me and Richie Spice and Norris, man, and these virgin, they wanted to do a song with Richie Spice, but it's like the money he wanted a lot that they couldn't afford. So they came to me and said, Chezidek, we want to do a song with one of our artists. I said, alright, man, cool, man, anything you have. And they just give me something, and we just bam and sing the song, and they say, what? They want album, they want to do album. So we end up just leave the tour, just get missing on the tour for a few days. And just go sing the album quick, write them quick writing.
So
and
the European producers, they're making the rhythm and writing the songs?
No, me write my
Oh,
songs.
you write the songs?
Yeah, me just write quick. Yeah, them have some, already had some
So
rhythm.
hold on, you made that album in how long?
Like 3-4 days, you know.
So, you probably heard this before, but that's more like an album that should be nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah, a real thing, man.
Because not really have War Tanker, right?
Yeah, man. Uplift yourself and those songs, man. Some powerful songs. Yeah,
What's
man.
the next big one? Live and Learn.
Live and learn.
Oh, what a hypocrite world. The leaders, they are lying. Hypocrite world. Everything is not okay. Hypocrite world. Even the rivers are drying. Take a step across the border, where the living it is harder. People running away from war, famine, disease and
Chezidek, we don't really take long to write song because it's just, it's not, I don't make up. I don't make up stories. I just sing, I just write what is there, what we live, we don't have to go searching and bust the brain, and
Going back
just simple as.
Going back with I think we did the album with Massive B.
Yes.
How did that link up?
Massive B was my producer, Bobby Condas. He was my producer from I was young, even before I was Chezidek, from when I was around on the sound system, and he was the first one of the first real producers. And but that time I was still developing my art. I wasn't, ready fully yet before he acknowledged. Burro Banton, one of the veteran DJ them, he came to record one for a producer in Ochi Roof Records, and he heard me doing a song, and so he told his producer about me, Bobby Condas.
And then they came. They had Harvest Time on there.
Harvest Time was with Exterminator record.
Yeah. So like, how was it working with VP? I know VP, some people have good experience, some people have bad experience.
Yeah, well, that was with Exterminator record, Philip Fatis Burrell, That was a point in my life now in time when Chezidek in him fullness now, and I'm full with things to say, and I want to go deliver, and Shentan couldn't hold me. So I go to Kingston, and Philip Fatis Burrell, Exterminator records, he was producing the culture music at that time. Mostly with Sizzla, Luciana, Coco T,
So all of you guys used to be amongst the studio, or everybody come at a different time?
Different times, sometimes, But we went up there and linked them and tell them, I was a singer and whatever, and he listened to me and he loved what he heard, and then we start recording, and that's how we did the first album and first two albums, Exterminator Records, and VP distributed them, So we didn't have much understanding of what was going on with VP, we were just recording in the studios, and then we were album release, and we didn't have much understanding of the business either. We were just dealing with music.
It's like you're signed to Exterminator.
Yes.
Exterminator sell it to VP.
Thank you.
So they do their.
They do their thing. Yeah, we just sing and they give us whatever they want. But we were just focusing on the music and the message. That was the main thing. And we got some inspiration from the songs that Exterminator produced before we went there. So it was an honor, it was a great joy and a privilege to be in Exterminator, camp at that time,
Yeah, I'm like, all right then. So Exterminator was like real hot at that time, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't a vibe where people were working with each other. It's like you had your studio time separate, Luciana has studio time separate. Sizzla had a studio time separate.
Yeah, well, actually, when me come there, Luciana left. That's the time when Luciana left. Yeah. So, and we go there, and so, like, there are days there when they have studio sessions, and like 3 days of the week, studio session. Well, me there every time, because me write hundreds of songs. We just go at town and they play rhythm, me just write. But I mean, like when the bigger artists in that time came, they sometimes they don't want to socialize with us. The big guys in the camp, so we have to go outside. Yeah.
Who were the elders that kind of gave you a little guidance at Exterminator at the time? I guess that's where you met Dean Fraser, right?
Yeah, Dean Fraser, was good. But my inspiration, my encouragement that I get, the elders that encouraged me weren't at Exterminator. The artists who were at Exterminator didn't encourage me except for Coco T. Coco T was one of my first producers also. Before I came to Coco T, acknowledged me. I saw me on a show and say, "Oh, you're bad. Come and start produce a few songs." But that didn't turn out so well, Because he's an artist, we have to focus on everything. But it was a great joy, and Coco T is such a good person. Enough respect, Coco T saw me and him just said, "Man, me have a producer, man. Come check me a client that." But my elders is just some elders in St. Anne's Bay here. They are singers too, but they didn't make it big. Rast talent, but he could be like Bob Marley, he could be like Burning Spear. He was one of who was there at Key Largo Beach with Burning Spear when they were younger, smoking chalice, cooking night all. Rast talent. I hope one day you will get to interview him, but he's ill now. He's not well now, but he's one of the great Rasta in St. Anne's Bay that is there as like, you could go to his place and he could fill you up with some knowledge and some strong reasoning right now. And first thing as you go there, he give you a book. You know, it's just a pity, but his shop is right there. You know, it's just a pity he's not feeling well and he's in the hospital now. But Ras Talent, you know, I could give you one of his albums also. But he was a one that really was like a father, you know, and a teacher, mentor, where we go and sit and him say, yeah. And he teach us a lot about Africa, about the Honorable Marcus, about His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie, you know, about our culture, you know. Even when we were linking with the producers in Kingston, he gave us advice how to, you know. So Ras Talent, you know, Ras Jimmy Galloway, he was one of the, he's not popular, he's not known, but he had some great songs. He's also a singer, but he just do that, you know, make some music, and you know, it is not out there, you know, but yeah.